with the upper hand in my mind, bouncing off the back of those last couple of maps. Huge performances. And now Shopify Rebellion better be ready. Sonda quick to business here. Flash in hand for Laurie, and they look ready to go.
Key engagement here. No way! They pass each other.
What? They've just slipped past each other in the middle. They have no idea. But Laurie's the one to draw blood. And now we're already going to have 3 players standing for G2. Powerful in middle. Going to spot out a whole lot of information, potentially. KP looking a little isolated on the site here. Has to dip away. Mary's found Benita. It's down to even numbers and then traded back through. Petra still firing. Petra and Mary working back through, but Flowerful goes unnoted and finally shows their hand. And it's all on Mary. How much more can this young gun do? A 1v2 here. Spots out Flowerful, gets them down. KP noted earlier on. I'm trying to get the defuse, going to get at least a halfway. KP called, has to check, has to look. Mary toying with the timing, 2 more bullets, finds a shot, but does she have the defuse? Already, a bit of a lean towards the B site.
This is huge as well, considering only success coming from 50 rounds. This force in the second. Shopify obviously feel comfortable about that aspect of their strat book. 3 Bulldogs to overcome here, though. Is that ranged engagement going to feel a little more comfortable for G2?
So difficult on this map. Make it work in the timing. Gonna have to fall off that. And Sonda has found a little bit of a route here. Waiting for the attention to be pulled potentially. Looking for Laurie to get the glimpse of the eye. You can see now the push-up. Flowers working off the back of it. Punishing Giuliano. That's good. They noted another towards top middle, and Mary has to fall away.
Has to respect that. Actually,
great early work.
Yeah, weapon retrieved here for Sonda. So Spectre in hand. Again, a possibility actually even to catch the overheal. She finds another Petra.
She's been seen. Absolutely been seen. Mary wants to try and help her out here. She is very much alone, but still going to find one. Expects a second. Oh, the third just slips between her fingertips as Flowerful finds Mary. That's the site open. And now Mimi a mile away from Glance. Quick little grab on towards the Bulldog, and Flowerful is low HP. Any quick glimpses? Anyone out of place? No. High Flash comes in. Needs to clear some of these corners. Glance is getting there slowly but surely. A lot of attention being drawn towards Mimi, noting 1. Gonna have to expect the rest to be pushed up on site. They didn't expect the angle from Glance. Now they need to clear the pillar and maybe consider Flowerful. Oh, goes back for seconds and this time's got it. Glance now, time being bought, being purchased. 80 HP and Flowerful's got him. Huge round there. Brilliant contact piece in middle. Finds Giuliano, gets the gun and gets the damage done. And he saw the scoreline dictated to them.
Crazy win rate on these sorts of rounds.
Heroes of their own fate at times. G2 don't boast the similar sort of numbers here. A bit of pressure being released towards that A side. Cross should be facilitated. Sonda with a freebie there almost. Glance goes down. The spike should go down scot-free.
Makes it difficult as well with this Viper wall. Not possible in the retake. So Shopify can just play distance on this. Stacked up on site though, happy to take these engagements.
Really nice work, clean from Shopify there.
Prime Gaming flawless.
Never seen one.
You want to play? Let's play.
There's the tour de force. And Mary went for a walk in middle. But in the meantime, Giuliano did push up as well, playing by the double door. Quick trade though. Flowerful gonna punish. Big info in middle, but do they keep dipping in towards this, or do they respect the space taken?
So Mary definitely doesn't respect it. Creeping
again,
once again down mid towards pillar. Flowerful's posted up on this angle
though. And it doesn't matter. Mary breaks their back this round. 2 picks, Sonda down, Flowerful down. Laurie doing incredible work to try and even this one out. At this point, surely you'd expect Mary to back away. That's what you'd normally do, right? They'd have fallen off this, but it's Mary.
I think KP should just about get a recon back, whether or not they invest that towards mid. No. Gonna hightail it towards A, which is wide open right now. This time around, Glance not falling early, so that retake wall set up here. Good information on backside as well. The knife onto default. Gonna give them a good indicator. Laurie actually popping the null command.
Yeah, taking absolutely no prisoners this round. Flash through the wall, but no one to swing it. But it's KP creeping up tube. That can be huge for this. That would be checked on by Glance in a moment's time. And actually Glance wins it though. How was Glance so quick to even expect that? Still considers it
kill.
well. And now Laurie has to find at least two here, I feel. Dips away to the wall and now needs to depend on the others. The post plant setup overwhelmed, and Benita's got to buy the time here. Already started the defuse. She needs to commit to the angle as well. This is not enough to just leave it to tick away. Has to try and shoot towards it. They've done it. They've got the defuse. Benita left to watch as G2 tie it all up. You don't see that every day.
Exactly. Finding so much impact.
It looks like it's just brute force this time around, at least for the beginnings. Straight up the gut, straight up tube. Sonda, no subtlety to this. Quick to work. Laurie by the side as well. The flashes were good last time. They had good success through this. Already, I wonder if G2's gotten onto the idea here.
G2 trying to prevent any pop flash out of doors here, but
might be close enough to handle this. No, Laurie is a little too quick with it. Glance has to respect this now. The site's been overtaken. This is good from Shopify. Really nice work. Glance are still going to find one. And Giuliano on the trade. What do we have in the post plan here? Flowerful, Benita, Sonda still alive. Defending the site though. That's the difference there. Giuliano going to find Sonda this time. Benita on the quick flank. Petra has the fright of her life as she turns around. But the spike's still ticking. They still need to work on that defuse. Mary wants to try and get this towards half. Full goes down. Mary with a shot of her life, and Benny once again in that undesirable position to try and keep that composure. Try and do something. It ain't happening now. Giuliano coming alive here.
what a clean up from G2. Even the setup here, like I said, putting the poison orb down at the top.
Game 3-2, it's when the money breaks, right? Which could be that next round. The one coming up here for Shopify, they are going to be desperate to make this one count. There's going to be the Viper's Pit committed over towards that A site. Glance at the helm of this. But she isn't alone here.
Mimi not actually noted as well. Will be now with the knife. It should be 2 noted. Yes, it is. Spike not this side of the map, so no real concerns here on that trade-off of information. Much deeper hold towards B here. From Petra and Mary. And Flowerful and Sonda almost just posted up, anticipating a little bit of aggression, maybe on the back of this exchange outside A.
And B site. The goal here as they slowly work their way back through. Giuliano is quite far off, still more dedicated towards the A site here. So it will be down, as you noted, Mary, Petra. First real utility now noted. They're going to be on red alert. Okay, first couple of steps taken, contact made as Petra to find Sonda here. Mary going unnoted thus far until now. Double swing, double face, double frag comes in for Shopify, and there's going to be the counter Viper's Pit coming in on the site, securing that spike and making this incredibly difficult.
Giuliano's here so early though. She can actually get a kill somewhere on the outside there. She has to dismiss to play around, but they're passing each other here on elbow.
Yeah, but that's
Laurie
quick.
just none the wiser of how early Giuliano was.
Yeah, she was there so fast. Benito fully flashed, fully blind. Mimi's taken over the site. KP has Hunter's Fury. But the diffuser started.
Can't rely on it here.
Yeah, not enough to work with. 3 players, 3 targets, 3 victims wanted, and none to be truly put through. Still able to scrape it together.
Yeah, I mean, Bulldog in the hands of Benita. Deal with the trap nice and early here. And Shopify leaning back on that kind of push and pull that is the cornerstone of their early round. A little bit of a fake with the wall here. There's nothing really to make this A push comfortable.
Glance, tricky. Glance, what a shot. Dips away to the back of the site, but it's going to be how much more can she handle? Plenty. Oh, Glance, 3 back to back. She has the support now. Shopify Rebellion are left in tabs by Main. G2 devastating.
Recovery mode. Forced by G2. Mimi revealed, suppressed, will fall away. Glance a little bit of an adjustment here on her positioning. Once again, Poison Orb committed towards Nest for Shopify. So again, first on the checklist being this mid control.
There.
That's invested as well. There's Sonda, bring the Guardian across. I almost imagine that's going to give her enough for the light shield and a rifle nonetheless, but Mary posts on this angle now. That's the adjustment we saw in a previous round on this B site hold with Petra. And it pays off here. Well, good for the second, but will definitely slow things down.
And the amount of pressure that's just been felt by B, but they are still going to be trying to swing over towards this A side. So swings and roundabouts for sure. Gonna be Glance on the chopping block potentially, and Mimi. Bail out from Giuliano towards middle though. Benita gets cut in half. Nori. Oh, challenger right now. Mary spotted another. Giuliano wants it done. Can't do it herself. KP this time will be the victor in that little battle, but it is a 4v2.
30 seconds
unfortunately.
left.
A little bit of a disconnect here. Flower elsewhere. Mary has to find this. Shuts KP down.
Mid.
Just leaving Flowerful standing. And Mimi wise to it as well. What?
Shots from Flowerful. 13 seconds to make a couple more of those happen. And she's done another. Doesn't have the spike though. So the rest of the work feels impossible, but credit here to G2 again. Very prepared, very... They do need to get a grip on this game here.
They do.
It's starting to go wrong. It's starting to fall apart. Shopify Rebellion starting to be dealt with. Sunder made a sit down. Mary, large and in charge here. Ori, KP, Benita, and Flowerful to try and pull this back towards B. You've still got Petra to get past. Good safe pair of hands here, normally good for one. Angle could be tricky, but still gets it. Petra has the bailout from Giuliano as well. There's a reason she's a legend in her own rights. And these sort of games you're seeing as to why. And KP now has to face the music. Where can you take this? What chance do you have?
Look where the spike's lost as well.
Yeah.
That support system from G2 is looking so robust. And Petra playing the line of sights perfectly as well.
Could be the...
Good question.
Could be using this like attack timeout. Almost the old French pistol rounds if you roll your mind back, if you are old enough to remember them. Take a moment, talk through the options. KP here.
You can see
discussing.
KP, yeah, discussing the next.
And they kind of need it.
Left.
It's time to discuss going forward. It doesn't need to have necessarily the tactical timeout just yet, but talk through the options. Try and find what's been going wrong. Lots to talk about here for them, but they are being hunted down. KP's in danger now. The conversation may be coming to a close. 5 HP. Let's hope they found a solution, because G2, they're up to 7 now.
So
Doing her on the board at the very least.
Let's
And we are going to hear an investment. Mary, quick to handle it. Sonda is not finding the success we were hoping for here.
again, with this sort of composition, there needs to be some pressure towards Mary. And posted up in this round. Lesser purchase.
Giuliano's back here again. They commit to this.
KP's actually bought the Bulldog and the Light Shield all the way down to 400 credits.
take flight.
So again, intention to make something work here.
It's a tag, I believe. But they can't work off the back of any of this. They've drawn 4 players to this site.
Because Mary's still holding down the fort. There's a trap over on B main. Mary can post up in this angle. It's a safe-ish TP. If she feels the pinch. Petra posted up here, bomber tube. Benita. So yeah, Petra.
Careful now. They've done nothing to... that pause in time has done nothing to change the outcome here. Even if you do the initial damage, Giuliano's still waiting. That's big though. KP finds Giuliano. First lifeline in a while. Flatfall and KP, can they make something of it? Need the plant. It's been the retakes that have been tough.
Spike planted.
Petra's angle is going to make this trickier as well. Can slowly build up here, but when does Flatfall start exploring? Just about now, so they've missed each other in this. And now the advantage sits with Shopify until then. Mary beheading KP, and it's all in the hands of one. Flatfall with it all to do here. Shot's gone. The second shot goes as well, and it's absolutely falling to pieces. G2, welcome to the grand final. Shopify Rebellion. G2 have been here before, and it looks like they'll be here again.
It's the first time actually in that sort of situation we haven't seen Flower purchase in round 11.
Starting to flounder a little here.
Very early Viper wall as well. Big indicator towards A, and there's a Viper's pit here. With that earlier commitment on the wall.
And there's no flex through middle.
Yeah.
You still have 2 players posted up from G2.
And Mary's all the way past pillar. She has a deep angle towards spawn now. And she's posted up with an op as well. I mean, the point of weakness is tube.
Sure.
And that's why we see Shopify.
Petra's already...
Rightly so, yes.
Yeah, Petra's already... Yeah, no... Okay, send
No
it!
way.
Oh dear! Scatter and run Flee for your life. Petra gets one. Sonda goes down. But the chip damage is massive. Lori and Benita down to 70 now.
Heads up awareness as well. We were just noting this is the point of weakness. Benita's going to try and challenge here.
What
Petra
a shot.
up to it though. Find another will spot KP. That's what I was talking about. Just completely unfazed in this position.
Didn't move a muscle, didn't blink, didn't miss it. KP and Flowerful, the last two alive, and the problem is that bit's still in place. They'd need to navigate around that, but Petra has been a rock for this team. She's still very much in this.
30 seconds
KP
left.
looking for an opportunity, and she's not getting much from it. No one giving a chance. All right, relax. You're not Danish. You're not giving away positions. KP on the hop up. And the trade for Petra.
Committed so early, even pre-round, to be able to post up like that.
And you're seeing the look on Shopify Rebellion's faces. It's dropping.
A little disheveled, yeah.
It's gutting to see because you've just fought through an entire game. You fought probably the hardest route possible, and somehow they need to pull themselves together. That's a good start. Give them a buffer. Give them something going to this half. One more round, curse or not, could be good for them here. Petra looking to backfill this though. Confident play.
All the way towards Cannon, actually.
She's gone incredibly far.
She's crossed. She's making noise, though. But the A-site hit's coming through regardless.
Got to feel Flowerful has that kill in the backline. Yeah, it does. Brilliant work. Okay, two-player advantage here. Viper's Pit on the site, trying to really seal this. They want this round with everything they can muster. Flowerful again, another challenge. Succeeds it. That's three in the round. That could be the wake-up call, enough to rekindle that fire that started to dwindle. And Mary and Glance, this is a really tall task for anyone.
Glance down to 30 HP as well. Lear so high.
Grim. All right, Mary. There we are, okay. 9-3, Mike, it ain't much. It ain't much.
High round win was on Ascent.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
such
been a while ago.
terrifying prospect. And unfortunately, we need Sonda to really be the driving force here. With this composition, the faith put in her to deliver. Mimi noted early on, but look at where Giuliano's got to so quickly.
Oh dear, they're down middle, I think is the call that Mimi just made. There's 4 players pushing Mimi.
Don't even challenge, get out.
If she can buy time and make them work for this, the rest of the players can turn and pay attention, but it's Benita to find Mary, so still. Navigating a little past Mimi here, finally turns and finds it. Petra and Mimi in unison. Flowerful, not going to give this up. She is fighting with everything she has to stay in this final. This would be the start, but Giuliano could be the end. Spots Benita, insta-dink, and the follow-up clean work. Overhealed on. And the spike's down.
Flowerful's 2 HP though. Sonda has to hold down the fort here and still has that overheal.
Giuliano. Oh my word, they've got her, okay. They've done the first step, Mike.
Off the rip.
Takes a lot to do that, to have faith in the call, to pull it off. Feeling like you're potentially walking to your death. Now for G2 though, no hurry for this. And for Shopify Rebellion, you want to see it clean, you want to see ticking all the boxes. Pressing all the T's, dotting all the I's. Flowerful, finding the first. Not going to overstay her welcome though. Decides to peel away for now and wait for that retake.
Not taking any chances.
Spike planted.
Petra will be revealed here. Mary was testing the waters a little bit. High flash actually coming out from Mimi to try and set this in motion from backside. Petra's found one.
Should never have found someone at that point. Petra's found it. Whoa, no! No, not like this! Not like this! This is not how you get to double digits. They're just giving him hope to tear it away from him. KP, 29 HP!
No way! Actual madness.
This is agony, though. Shopify Rebellion had that first step, and it just gets kicked away from under their feet. They're down to nothing. They're down to a Marshall, Sheriff, bits and pieces, odds and ends. But Flowerful, still so devoted to doing something. 21 kills for Flowerful. Desperately trying to pull her team through this one.
Look how quickly Mary's up tunnel, though. Will spot Flowerful. Actually finds the tags. He's even lower
Cross. Tunnel visioned on it, though. Desperate to find it. KP trying to catch the cross, but it's Mimi finding 2. KP and Flowerful. How have they both died? Plant coming in soon.
Sheriff in the hands of Sonda. That's about it for Shopify to work off here. Needs this first, and Mimi is up to the challenge.
Certainly is. Now the last two, Laurie gonna get the Marshall filtered back through from the fallen teammate's hands. Doesn't find it on the first, and now position noted. Benita closing in. Spectre gonna probably catch one, and Petra's got Benny. It's all down to Laurie here, and that's gonna be 11, surely. No one else giving her much opportunity. Oh,
God,
a
what's
shot
that?
from Laurie, but it's not much.
Force. Nothing else really to work with in this round. Benita tucked in here. I think that wall going to create a little bit of a pocket to play from. Flowerful maybe going to try and bait this. Problem being with two members towards Tube for G2.
So pinched. Oh, that's fantastic. Great work from Flowerful. Couldn't do more, though.
Can't TP out.
Benita, this is your chance. This is your chance to shine, and she does. 2 big kills, even a third! Benita comes alive! And now Giuliano in a 1v3 herself. Spike is within grasp, and it's a minute on the board. Aldrone clears close, but the plant comes in. That's what you want. No Lears left, but does have the ult. She wants it back. Be denied for now. Shopify Rebellion now closing in. The net started to close around Giuliano. Finds one. Can't get it. Shopify Rebellion. Live for another, but it's thanks to Benita.
Absolute heroics. To find the third there. Absolutely outrageous. Like I said, it was almost a bait setup here with Flowerful. When ult command comes through, she can't TP away. Like I said, this is the one. Shopify
Could be enough to pull Shopify Rebellion back into this game. And her first challenger, of course, Giuliano and Petra. Does she decide to take this angle? Mid two. Oh, she is. It looks boomed in this, sadly for Sonda.
These shots
a little
just
broken.
haven't been landing for her
No.
for the last couple of maps. Actually, Giuliano and Petra pushing all the way towards tunnel here.
Interesting
Trying to pressure the backside of the Viper's pit. KP just used the owl drone.
The timing of this is quite curious because they are exploring on the other side of the map at the same time. So they're well aware the trap gets broken. They know that the flank is coming in.
Spike, I was going to say, maybe considering the possibility of pushing his Viper's pit.
KP's got to be careful. You don't want to leave Benita on her own here. Oh, and the flank's good. Laurie does find Mary. That's big, but the Spike is running back towards A. They've made a mad dash for it. I think he got spotted. I'm pretty sure Laurie's seen that, so they've got to know it's going back to this A side. But Giuliano watching and waiting finds KP. And that's the support system denied.
Such a nuisance, Giuliano, on this Reyna. Constantly tucking into these sorts of spots.
Unorthodox plant, though. They have to play this out in a unique way. The flash just ahead of it. Petra playing a little closer up. The nade goes in. Petra! Annihilating 2. And Benita now in a 1v4. Or it's 12. She has to try and stand and fight and will fall. G. Find out if we keep this going, if Shopify Rebellion have it in them, or if G2 are just meant to be in these finals, meant to be looking this good. Take us all the way, and Petra kicks it off. Laurie's gone down. Vulnerability found and exploited. And the temptation to push is being called upon here. You can see it's Sonda wants to swing, and has been dealt with as well. Mimi's found her. It's falling to pieces, Mike.
Mimi's found that wallbang through the elbow. It's ridiculous. Benita trying to challenge. Find some form of pressure back into this. KP try and shift walk through tube here. Aldrone going to clear out most of sight. Benita unnoted as of yet. But no Flowerful's position here. Mary breathing down her neck.
Okay, Mary.
She
she checks it!
No way!
Heartbreak for Flowerful with just 2 remaining. Benita and KP with it all to do now. Tournament life on the line, and KP is still trying to fight the good fight for them. Spike now in. Try to send Hunter's Fury. Benita on the chopping block. It's Giuliano hunting her down once again, but she succeeds. And now it's all on 1. KP's gone! And G2, a lifetime of greatness, forged in finals like this. And the Game Changers Championship winners. 2 different titles, so many finals, and they've done it again.